Mr. Malcolm, what is your view on school and student safety, and what, if any, additional actions do you believe this district should consider taking?
Interesting question, because of my background in risk management. One of the things I've noticed, I've attended all the board meetings. I've count on one hand the number of board meetings I might have missed in the past 5 or 8 years. It's the lack of the risk manager's presence at the board meetings. I can count on one hand the number of presentations that the risk manager has given. One of the things I think the risk manager needs to do at the school district is be more involved, both in drills and education, orientation of new employees. I said earlier that I was a personnel commissioner, and one of the things that surprised me was the lack of orientation of employees when they come aboard, both classified and certificated. I come from a field in mental health where employees are given an extensive orientation, not just what to do as far as their skill sets are concerned, but what to do in case of emergency. And I have not seen that in Roland, what to do in case of emergency and that training. And that goes from everything, from housekeeping to janitors, to what happens if there's a spill of chemicals, et cetera, et cetera. But more importantly is what we've heard most recently is with the shootings that have been on campus. Now, I don't want to scare people and say that that's going to happen in Roland, that's the exception. But we need to be prepared for those types of things, and we need to have a plan on how we're going to react in those types of things. And one of my wishes as a board member, if I should be successful in my election, is to introduce the mental health more into the school system. And by doing that, what I mean is to have peer counseling. Peer counseling identifies problems that you're having with students. You can early identify students that have the potential for danger, and then take action to prevent those things from occurring rather than being reactive. Right now, the district is more reactive than proactive, and I feel that we need to do that.
Thank you, Mr. Humphries.
Okay, I believe the question was regarding school safety, is that correct?
Would you like me to repeat it?
Just school safety, correct?
Yes.
Okay, on the issue of school safety, one thing that really bothers me is the school police. The school police for decades have been underfunded, undertrained, and not a true police force, especially within the germane of the school-type police function and their certification and training and their pay. That's something we have to be competitive. If you don't pay them right, again, as you notice on my campaign literature, attitude. And that's a major problem throughout the district on multiple levels, is the attitude. You got to treat the people right, train them, and they have this idea of armed persons on campus. Done right, it's a necessity in today's environment. Okay, and furthermore, on the securing of the perimeters of the schools and the access to the school, I've been told by multiple persons that they took their kids out of Nogales because it's unsafe. And they were talking long before I got involved of a person, one got killed in a parking lot across the street at 7-Eleven. They aren't going to have their kids in that environment, and that's something that has to be addressed. Around Nogales High School, they're career gangbangers. We've got to deal with, make sure that's safe, and if we don't do that, everything else is down to. On the part of bullying, we have to assume at the year 2015 that anti-bullying program should be, by this time, very well addressed and taken care of. And there are other issues that we could go to as far as civil defense, but that goes into another area of concern. Thank you very much.
Mr. Humphries, Mrs. Nagle.
First, about school safety, there's something I would like to make sure that I think a lot of people don't know. Actually, school do have drills, and we do it at least once a year. Every time when the school starts, we do that. We trained not just the teachers, also the staffs to how to handle when the situation happens. And also that we have a gate, or fence every school site. And if you need to get into the school, the first thing you have to pass is the office. And the office will have you register and check, and then direct you to the place you're supposed to be. So I think, the district, I'm not saying it's perfect, but I'm trying to say is that the district has done a lot of things. We try to put up security camera in the evening so that, we don't have to risk the police life, in the things that protecting the property. I think the protecting are supposed to be the students, not the property. So that's one thing that I would like to clear. Another thing I would like to know is that the things that we see, campus shooting, even things, bullying, this is the outcome of it's a behavior. What the behavior came out is psychological issues. The students that they have some issues, they have problems, and then they either lacking of the help, or they don't know whom to talk to. So the only thing they act out at the last, probably is shooting or quarrel or fighting at the school side. So I believe that whole child education, go down to the roots to find out the problem, educate our kids. That's the issue, and that's the way we're supposed to do.
Thank you, Mrs. Davis. Ms. Friedman.
Safety is a big concern of mine. I believe that there should be more evacuation drills, earthquake drills, fire drills at all of our school sites. As a teacher, I practice with my classroom as much as I can. Also, there should be parents feeling safe when they drop off their children at school and when they pick them up. I believe there should be more discipline policies at each of our schools. We should bring back the community day center for students that still may have discipline issues. I also think that we should, as a board member, it is our job to make sure that all our students are safe, all of our staff is safe, and the community feels safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Friedman. Mrs. Xu.
As mother of two, safety of my children is the the most important issue. But for my past experiences, do I feel safe to put my children into the schools? The answer is sometimes not feeling too safe. Because before, as my daughter attend the elementary school, they are not supposed to leave school ground until their parents come and pick them up. But as I drove up to pick my daughter up, there are a lot of children walking around on the other side of the street, across the campus. Where are the supervisors? That is what my concern. As a parent, I not really understand what's the safety issue in your school. So, is the teacher or the district communicate with the parents to make sure that our students are really safe in schools? And that's my concern as a parent. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Xu.